and then I just sent him away with Jill because I'm already abandoned my missions. A little bit down. So... Oh yeah, Karen has new items to buy, I guess. Let's see what she has to offer. Wait, is that Karen? Yeah, yeah. You want to talk with me
Let
first?
me tell you a story.
Okay, fine.
Clive.
Tell me.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air.
Yeah, whatever. Past is
You see,
past.
there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back,
Lovely.
made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different
Oh, is it
kind
Sid?
of
It's
offer.
probably Sid.
Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade.
Wow.
And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years
Lovely.
on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
Aww, that is so
there are.
cute, Carol.
So don't you go
Sharon.
messing
She's not
it
called
all
Carol.
up,
Why did I
or
call
you'll
her
have
Carol
me
now?
to answer to.
I don't know. It's Sharon. But can I love that I click on her and she tells me a story and I'm just like, please give me. Oh, that's what you. Cool. Here, get the goblin coin.
Come
Thank you very
again.
much. But I
Oh,
think there was
don't.
also something else.
Clive,
Ask about goods.
that great lump.
Why he's gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart. And I would far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers. No, I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing goods down, we'll be having words. Aww. Sweet.
Come back soon. And I mean that.
I think the pair of goats and her is also very lovely. Nonetheless. Alright, last stop for today is Vivian. And then, guys, we gonna call it. Which is also fine. Fine timing. And then we probably just made one more percent
Back
in the
again.
story. What about the
Allow
status
me
of the
to
realm?
educate you.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Of course, educate me. So this dude, Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Valud's armies, Sleipnir, was known to many as the Constant Knight by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his league, bested by Clive Rosfield after he had his master slaughtered the guildmasters and republican ministers in the Cavern Aroga. Oh yeah, right, that makes sense. At Drake's fans first encounter. Yeah, that's where he picks up the thing. He's like connected to Ultima. He's still alive, but I don't know. Jill is also probably still alive. Cursebreaker Scout. How is that connected to Gav? Oh, it's not connected to Gav. Okay. Kupka is dead. Oh yeah, the High Cardinal is also, and Sir Terence is also still alive. And then we have Cyril, Sir Wade, like all the alliance, yeah. And then Clive's Hideaway, the Iron Kingdom, the Dalmatian Kingdom, the King of Balut, and the Empire of Sunbreak. Alright.
Study it well, Clive.
In Canberra, Clive goes to the Agora in search of survivors, but meets only Sleipnir Harbard, Lord Commander of the Valudas armies, followed by his liege King Barnabas, an encounter in which he is gravely wounded and Jill taken prisoner. Yay! Are those symbols new, or am I just never seeing them before? Maybe. Alright! Drake's Eye. Alright. What is that down here? The King of Loot. I feel like those symbols are newer. At least I haven't seen. The Crystalline Domain. My god, they have so many different
Thus
countries.
ends today's lesson.
Yes, thank you very much. Welcome back to Final Fantasy. I just played yesterday and we have done, like I did mostly of the talking yesterday, luckily, but we also found 3 new side quests that I would enter. I'm fine. I'm a little bit... I feel it's so stupid, right? Like for the longest time I had nothing to do at my workplace anymore. And today, just like I have new 4 projects and today every project needed attention. Like they couldn't just kind of wait for like another day where I would have more time. Like one day that one project comes up, the second day the next one. Nope, today was everything. And there's some processes for me, like work-wise, that are new to me, and I feel so... I literally feel like I can't do my job anymore. So that is a little bit exhausting, and it was a little bit frustrating. Also because it's also because I am not as much working anymore, because we just don't have that much. So it sounds so pathetic in a sense. But like after an hour, I felt like my entire inner being was just like, I don't want to work anymore. I hate this. And it's just because I'm not used to it. Everything or nothing at all. Nice. Yeah, really. And for the longest time, we just have like such a less workload that I'm usually done in like 2-3 hours. And then I just work through the emails that I get per day. And then I just, okay, have something else. And now I was just sitting there like for 4 hours straight and was working. You know, and I'm just, it sounds stupid because I'm just not used to that at the moment. And I was just getting so frustrated. Oh yes, today I worked for like 1 hour, but I was at work for 8 hours. Ooh, that sounds also boring.
Ah, Clive. Just
That
the man
sounds
I was hoping
boring.
to
But
see.
yeah. So
why is
the
that?
funny thing, if I'm stressed and
Remember
everything,
Sir
my cope
Wade's
mechanism is
guardians
just to
took
eat a lot.
residence
So
here
it's
after the
like,
Kashk attack?
yay.
Well, now the rest have come too. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus
So.
have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind.
And this
having a few
game also
more brave
stresses
boys
me a
about
little bit, I
keeping
guess,
animals
but
at bay. I ain't daft after all.
we get there.
But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do.
But
with
I can just
nuts
play
and
till
chocolate
9, so it's
pens.
really short stream. It's like
I'd
1.5
build a new
hours. That's
barracks
why I
here
also
if I
went kind of
could.
directly into the
Where would
game.
I put 'em?
Iris has birthday and I
Just
have
a
nothing from her
room here
today
on the
because
rock.
she has guests.
Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I mean,
People
yeah.
weren't counting on to keep
But
us
you're also
safe
not at
by
her
living
place at the
like
moment, right?
beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got.
Hey,
I
Viva.
shoot my laser gun and
More
I
and
go
more
pew
people
pew
into messing us
pew.
space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
No, how could I? I have work tomorrow. Yeah. Taking vacation
no
for your
burden.
girlfriend, Manu. Duh.
Thank you, Clive.
So,
Oh, we
you
already
think
had
of
this
making this
topic
new
at work
home?
today. It's like, okay, so go ahead and plan your
reckon we could
like
do a
your
lot
vacation
worse
for
than
next
East
year because
Pool.
so many people have like kids and everything,
Pool.
so they have already kind of settled
been a
when
long
they
time
will
since
have
I thought
vacation,
about
and
that
I'm just
place.
sitting there, be like,
It was a
I take this
tragedy
Friday
what
off at
happened.
Gamescom,
And if any of us could have done anything to stop it,
and that's how
we
far I
would
can
have.
plan.
But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids.
You've already planned 23 out of 29 vacation days? How? What are you planning for next week? Tell me. I made some settings on my keyboard. What did you do on your keyboard? What is at 9? I gonna play some Baldur's Gate with my German troop. So.
Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got
I don't get it. Like, isn't just like there's some people that need help. Why are we talking so much? Can I just get there? Jesus Christ. I set my keyboard for Genshin so that the keys light up in the color scheme as in the game. If it's blue on the left in the game and green on the right, then it's the same on my keyboard. Oh, that's cool. I think my keyboard used to do something like this as well, but now it doesn't do that anymore. I was also kind of looking at the Aurora set from Logitech today because because the shift key is a little bit annoying to me since I broke it. Like, it works, but it's a little bit annoying. And there's a part of me that might want to have more colorful. But at the same time, this keyboard is not old, so I should just suck it up.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me
Becky,
you
I'm
have
gonna
plans
read
to free
this in
Eastpool
1 second.
and make it your own.
Depending on how
That's
long
right.
those
Though
two
it
dudes
was
are talking
mostly
with each
her
other right now.
I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes
Sure, no worries.
since joining us. Not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women.
The
who found
postcards
the
haven't
courage to
arrived
free
yet,
their
have they?
masters
Like from
and sought
Halloween?
refuge here. We need somewhere
My
to
nose is
settle
itchy.
them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
No. The packages have arrived already, which is insane.
Which is why I agreed to help
And I
you
hope
win it
everything
back.
worked with the postcard, because
That's
it
very
makes me a little
kind
bit
of you.
nervous.
I'd be
Probably.
most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads
I will
there
have 2
will
days
more
in
than
March
likely
because I
still
will
be
spend the
cordoned
weekend with
caching.
my dad in Munich.
A small force
Nice.
would
Then
suffice to
I've never
clear the
been in
village.
Munich.
But if
Then
the
I planned
Akashic
on
were to
having
follow
3
them
weeks
in,
in the summer around my
that force
birthday as
could
summer
end up
vacation.
trapped
I don't
between
know
rock
where,
and
but
a
I want to
very hard
travel
place indeed.
there somewhere. And I planned the days
I'll
around
head
Christmas
into
because
Eastpool
it's
and deal
very
with the
fun for
bandits.
workers. It
You and the
is
Guardians can stay
really,
outside the village
it
and
is
fend off any
really.
Akashic who come too close.
I would love to have
Make
for
sure I'm
once
not
3
taken
weeks of
unawares.
vacation again.
I can't ask you
So
to bear
I
all that risk
might.
yourself,
I have
my
just
lord.
25 days a
The
year,
Akashic are the
so-
bigger risk.
but maybe.
I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure,
Let me charge my
I shall
phone
summon my men at once.
a bit and I send you
Shall
a
I
small
wait for
clip.
you
Sure,
here?
sure.
No need, my
Me
lord.
neither.
You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Yeah, maybe I just take 3 weeks next year somewhere. First, it's a necessary verification. We close on end March, so yeah. Have you actually already found something after that, or are you just or like,
I'll build a
are you
barrack
applying
in
already
Swiss
for
Street.
other jobs or something, or what's happening there? It's also so insane to just think like, oh yeah, you just close down and then that's it. But at the same time, like I also know how that feels because I worked in a company that then got sold and then dispatched completely. That was a wild experience, really wild. I have plans, but for that I still have to stay till the end. All right. You wanna elaborate on that, or do you just wanna sound mysterious? We're doing right now, by the way, some side quest and just slashing some. Could I have just teleported? Simple answer to this is yes. Alright, Eastpool. I have 30 normally, but we have 1 day spent because we have Christmas and New Year's Eve, Carnival Monday, free from work without taking extra days. But they remove those days.
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him.
But isn't that then you kind of took those days for those holidays? It's actually funny in my contracts. It says literally that I am.
That's the end of that then.
Oh, that was
Or maybe not.
that looked so
What's that thing doing here?
disgusting.
Doesn't matter. It goes too.
The funny thing in my contract is literally, it literally says that. Oh, I did so the goals. Yeah. I know you're super excited to hear what I wanna say, right? Let me just not concentrate on this fight, and then I can tell you what I wanna say. That Christmas Eve. That Christmas Eve and New Year's Day, like the first day, because technically the 1st of January in Denmark is no holiday. But in my contract it actually says like I have the day off in that, which is really nice. No, just one day. Ah, okay. Yeah. Fine, that's fair. I'm planning to retain in the direction of IT, so program or data processing. Oh. Did you add like an education for that? Or do you do then like, what is it called? Like Quereinsteiger new learning thing?
Any more surprises?
Do you have any plans where you want to go for summer vacation? Like any direction? Or like any preference, like beach or city or something? Or cold winter
My
time?
lord. You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
No.
Let's hope it was the last.
I
of
mean,
its
honestly,
kind.
sometimes just traveling on short notice is also
expect you and
fun.
the
Like, I
Guardians will
booked
be up to the
once
challenge
a
and
week
never
in
appear.
Italy,
I
and I
would
planned
hope
that
so,
one
my
week
lord.
beforehand.
Men will be
With
bringing the bearers
during
will be living
Corona
nowhere
still, when
soon.
Corona was a little bit
might be
lifted,
best
and
to
had
send
to
word for
drive
them to come
to
right
Italy
away,
with an overnight train. So that was
before
an
any other
absolute
unsavory
adventure, but
characters move in.
so good,
Of course.
so fun.
I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
That was so good. Keep standard. All right, I'm gonna check that after the stream. Manu. No, I think we wanna go to Greece next year because I just wanna be at the beach. Like I said, Manu, I'm not gonna do this after stream.
No. We're the masters now.
Hey,
Our lives
Jukos,
are
how's
our
it going?
own at last.
Hello, hi,
That's all
hi.
of them.
How you doing
And not a
today?
single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place.
That I know that's what I meant. Ah, okay. It literally sounded like do it now. We okay? You? I have a full stomach because I was frustrated, and then my coping mechanism is like eating. Krangles on the name. Yeah, I really get it now, huh? It took me a while, but I also sometimes learn, you know.
Just you wait.
So wait.
No.
Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Nice, I get that. Mine too. What had you for dinner or whatever time it is in your
I couldn't agree
your
more.
place of
I'll
being?
let Martha
I'm
know
not
that
Duff
everyone arrived
Sidious.
safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
I hope I planned this earlier than 1 week because
Suppose
I
in safe
need
hands.
some safe plans for myself.
tell
I mean,
Martha the good
that's
news.
fine. And respectable and understandable, Becky. That was also like, I'm also usually that person, when you travel with me, you know I have all the deeds and all the information you might want because I'm just a very careful and very afraid of any sort of risk person. But that was just like so out of the norm that I just had to go for it. Yes, that is me. Hi. I feel like it's such a German trait because I traveled like with the 3 Danes and they were just like, where can we drink beer? Let's go. And I was just like, but what if that happens? What if that happened? What if that happened? And it was kind of nice to be that part in that group because there were some complications, but I could kind of fix it. So, but I have a little bit of time and I might ask some people if we travel together because traveling alone isn't the best thing for me. I want to share the time. I get that. I also, for the longest time, I thought like, ugh, I want to have someone where I can travel with. And then this one year when I chose to go to Italy alone. This was like literally I broke up with my shitty boyfriend and I just wanted to have some space for myself, and this was so like the entire constellation of me just breaking up and planning this was so enriching. So it was really, really nice. But usually I'm also the funny thing is, Becky, I always think I wanna travel with someone so I have a safety net around me, but I've learned that I'm the safety net for the other one. So I feel very adult sometimes with those things then. Hello, Shanti, how's it going? I still love the fact that in Genshin is a dog with the name Baguette in the region, which is inspired by France. I would think that a lot of French people probably also name their doggos Baguette.
Nicely done. What's all this about?
You have to raise
Shanti.
Shanti. Ooh.
Nightmare showing up. On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
Yay!
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
To throw the baby
Why
out
you
with the
say that?
bathwater.
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it...
Yeah, I was 1 week alone in Berlin. I did many things and explored the city. It was nice, but yeah, with someone it would have been better, I think. Yeah, I get that.
Thank you, Martha.
I get that.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
Hello, Toby. I hope you're good. Croissant. Guys, join the tree train. Gamble your feathers. You might need them for next month. Alright. One side quest down. 2 more to go. That's probably all the thing we can do today. Shanti, how you do, girl?
What are you after?
Do you have music? Nah, I've bought that. Okay.
That all, is it?
Yeah. You don't have music? You're boring to me. Get out of here. Oh, I forgot a 0. Ah. Damn. Like, you surely wanted to go all in.
To a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Is every sitting just falling to shit and now we're just rescuing every shitty city from shitty? Had my first work day after a long time of vacation, me dead. Ugh. I already wrote it. I'm sorry.
As you know, our time grows
Shitty.
The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. And I understand more than anyone how you feel.
You know, is Shanti? She don't care about us. She's just playing a role. Yeah.
It is the one I found.
That is certainly
And
true.
it is all that I have lived for.
Especially Shanti knows that.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Lostwing to achieve its aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But
Bye!
there are those among us who cannot fight.
Oh, Manu, if you went all in, you would have lost it all.
Bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place
Good thing you lost
Lostwing
that.
in
You
hands
missed that
if I
1-0
thought it would
there.
do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the
Is this the
infirm
MMO or
likely
which
to
one
see
is
the
this? I can't
safety
keep up
for
with the
long.
Final Fantasy titles. Jukos, this is
So,
Final
Clive,
Fantasy
I find
16.
myself turning to you once
The
more.
MMO is
Will you
14.
take them to your hideaway?
And this game
That they
has
might
been
live
released this
even
year.
should Lostwing
And this game
die?
is... Well, it is a lot of cutscenes, not much fighting. So it's more watching a movie
I will
for
not have it said that I did
too
not
many
see to the
hours.
well-being of
And
those who
I
rallied
just
to
want
my
to
cause.
get
The
finished
people I
with
speak
it.
of
Because
have
I can't just
withdrawn to
abandon
Gotan's
games,
Vales,
apparently.
away from danger
Regular
in case the Black
RPG,
Shields strike.
I wouldn't even say it's really RPG.
I'll make
Like,
sure
I
they
think
get
it
to the
tries to
hideaway
be an
safely.
RPG, but it's mostly
And the
just
last of my
watching stuff.
preparations are complete.
Then I would be naked, that is true.
Fare you well, Clive. And I
Like,
agree
if
to
you
guide us.
if you asked
All of
me if
us.
I would recommend someone to play this game or not, I would say no. Because I think, if you've never played Final Fantasy, then I would say go to 15 or 7. I think those are really good. I haven't played 7, but I've played 15, and I loved 15. But this game, I don't know. It has, for some reason, and I really don't want to shit talk the game or anything, but there's just a part of me is like not really enjoying it. Like, obviously, you have, like, those skills. Like, overall, the boss fights, what's kind of keeping me still going in here is the boss fights, when you then, after every 3 hours, land onto one of the boss fights. That is really, really cool. But I think there's just too much negative things that bother me a little bit in the game. So, yeah. But I guess I watch and see, yeah. Exactly. Final Fantasy 16 or Dialogue Simulator, yeah. The thing is also, I think it's wouldn't, like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't bother me as much to just watch dialogues if it was just a little bit more, and I said this yesterday already, if it was just more agile, right? If there was just more happening within the cutscenes, but usually literally just like a character standing in front of each other, and if they had to do something like eating something or anything, it's not even animated. It just fades out black, and then the characters are standing again. It's like, okay, cool. So it's a little bit the story overall, like the overall story is interesting. I will say that, because basically what's happened is like all the people, all the humanity that can cast magic is being enslaved from normal humans. I still don't understand how this is even possible. Like, if I had magic and someone wanted to enslave me, I would just probably kill them with my magic. But yeah, that's just... I mean, and then you have those called dominants with... I'm also dominant, and the dominants have a special power within them, like the gods of the world power, and that's kind of fun. And then it's just like a lot of second slay. But you can pet dogs, Game of the Year. You can pet cats in Assassin's Creed Mirage as well. So
there's a safe place I can take you to.
Literally everything Genshin suffers from.
Sid,
I don't play Genshin, unfortunately, so I can't really relate.
If it weren't for Master Quinton, we owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back.
He's I enslave you, know, and that's how your grandfather died, son. Yeah.
I only hope you can see this through to the end.
I just would think, if you have magical power over humans that don't have magic power, aren't you theoretically just stronger, you know? Well, it's like this. Okay.
Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
Hello, Volley. Have fun in the lurk, Volley. By the way, this is just a short stream, so we're just gonna stream around 9, and then I'm gunzy.
I've just come from
the just FYI.
We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen.
Ganzi? Is it Danish? No.
Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton.
I said Danzi, not Ganzi. With a D.
I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Alright, let's run the... Is that Danish? Danzi? Is that Danish? No! It's not the first time I say this word, so what the heck is wrong with you, Maru? Wait, can I teleport there? Oh, I'm actually amazed all the time that I wanna run somewhere in this game.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. At least you can ride chocobos, and that's, I believe that is wonderful, honestly. For a moment I thought that blue thing in front of me is loot, though there is loot in between, but we do not care. We shall not care. A little bit further. Where's the stupid path? Ah, here. Where conveniently all the chocobos are also standing. The Imperial Chase. Look, it is us, the Burbies! Burbies!
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm
Burbies?
too late.
But like your birdies. You can ride chocobo and you can kill chocobo. I have never killed... Okay, I killed some chocobos, but never friendly ones. And also not the evil ones, just the turned ones.
Quentin, are you alright?
Burbies? Yeah, I was also reading that like this.
No.
I haven't done Burbies
I
in
am
quite a
alive.
while. Which I'm very happy about it.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed
Can I
me
do some
without
Burbies?
question all the way here.
I think I would throw up if I had to do Burbies now.
And they died. For nothing.
It's a cruel world. Oh, hi!
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
You mean you kill it, Clive?
Your comrades didn't die
Kill
for
it.
nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come
Yes,
on,
Quentin,
then.
run. The fuck you mean
You're
dog?
the guard dog.
I don't know. Rib crack.
There's a
Our
rebel beast that needs to be put down.
Kamehameha! I feel like I'm a little bit overpowered at this point. Hello, Burbies are not good, especially when you're old. Are you speaking out of, like, experience there? Isabel's having none of our energy. Dandy, the fuck? There's a Steam Deck refresh coming with OLED. Good thing I don't have money. I was looking at keyboards today and everything is too expensive just to change a little bit the keyboard and the mouse. But I was kind of looking at the Logitech Aurora set because it's kind of cute. And I was just like, oh, maybe I should just put more color in the setup because everything's black on my desk and stuff. Besides my mouse pad, that's green. And you can get the Aurora also in green. So I was like,
this
maybe.
is
But yeah.
wept and begged for mercy.
Hey, Beanie,
And
by
I
the
cut
way.
him from
I was
ear
at the
to ear,
Kamehameha thing with the Burbie.
just as I
No, I
dreamed
don't
of
think
doing
so.
all these years. All my plans.
Wait, you're not giving me your
All the
energy for
haven
the,
lost
what
me.
is it, Genki Dama? What is
freeing
it called?
bearers from their chains and recruiting them to
That's
my cause.
brutal, guys.
It was all for this. But what is this?
Ayo!
Justice? My faithful
I still would
comrades,
like to watch Dragon Ball Z. I've
All
never
those
really watched it,
lives
but there's
lost.
just no streaming services
so that I
offering it
might
at the
take
moment.
another.
Look at that. But Dragon Ball Super was so fun to watch.
Master Quentin!
Bob Beck in Lurk still have to wash dishes and shower. Have fun
Great
with that.
you're safe.
She knows about Genki Dama. Yeah, it took me a while though. I think I had something else in my mind before I said Genki Dama. I was like,
So
wait,
are you.
how's it called again?
I'm so sorry.
Was it super? It was so super. Like, honestly,
you about
Dragon Ball Super was just
thing.
so fun. So fucking fun to watch that.
And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news.
My god, there's always something going to
lost one.
shit.
It's been flooded.
With water? With a cage? With what? Just gonna keep playing throughout the 3-minute break for this game. Particular. I hope that's alright. But I've seen like everyone has a sub anyway, so. Wait, no streaming service stream Dragon Ball Z? Ain't no way. At least no legal ones, and I wanna keep it legal, so. It's really hard to find Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, I want to watch original Dragon Ball, but yeah. Yeah, same. I would also love to watch Dragon Ball, like originally.
Stolen enough
Psst.
What if there are still people in there?
Yeah, Quentin, just run in. Oh, for a moment I thought you just ran straight into the knife, just like. Crunchyroll information. Crunchyroll. I have Crunchyroll. Yeah, but there's no Dragon Ball Z on.
Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Da da da. Of course, there's always new enemies approaching. I have no abilities right now, guys. That would be a long fight. Oh, I could have, though, used Limit Break, that's true. But now that feels also very silly. Wait, huh? Hello? 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 Oh, I was not. Oh, I'm sorry. How dare I running into the wrong direction as the game wanted me. Nice sword, but okay. Yeah. I have 20 episodes of One Piece left, holy shit. I'm still like in the first 20 episodes, like the very first. Yeah, your protect is not helping you. Okay. I can't turn around with this ability too much, it's a little bit much. More enemies approaching, really? Alright. Sydney is blue. Yeah, I think like the crew is not even together. I think it's just the episode with like Buggy. Wait, I still have Limit Break. Why am I not using Limit Break? Someone is healing, but I don't think it really matters. I hope it doesn't matter. I love how Torgal just makes a backflip and then it's slow down. Well, Hululu got that Kai filler-less version of Z, and I can see it on Crunchyroll and can't see it on Funimation. It could be an location issue. Yeah, that could be really the case.
I need to find Quentin.
But maybe they've also updated their Crunchyroll stuff. But of course Quentin is dead. What a surprise that Quentin died. Oh wait, he's still. Oh, maybe it's another time where missed to give someone a health potion.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Why is it actually like Clive is not turning either? Yes, right holders aren't releasing it in Germany at least. But I also think like this applies for Denmark. So. Oh, he is actually completely alive. Was just laying there. This game is so unrealistic. You're using fire right next to a torch and it don't light the torch. Maybe it's a magic torch and it can't be enlightened by fire. Any gem that because mini volume. Yeah, I got that. Just teach your kid English already, Jesus.
Then all is
How dare you?
A strange way to achieve one's life.
No, that makes no sense. 10 out of 10 game. Yep. 0 out of 10 game. Nah.
Save your strength.
I think that's a little bit hard.
Why?
A little bit hard, Manu.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
Fuck English, go straight to... oh yeah, true. Just go straight to Japanese.
I have nothing left to live for.
Okay.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you?
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
try telling me you only free
Hello,
so you
Revolver
can get
Girl. How are you
revenge.
going? How are you going?
More
How's
than
it
that
going
to
with you?
And we all know it.
So yeah, I also can't speak English sometimes, most of the
I
times.
thought you weren't
But
coming
I'm
back.
trying. I'm pretending.
I
It's an
prayed,
electric torch,
and I
exactly.
prayed, and you did.
Because this game definitely has
There's got to be a
electricity.
reason for that.
Haven't you noticed that
Right?
yet?
Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
It's going fine. How was your day? It was a little bit shitty. It was a little bit of a bummer, but
We believed
yeah.
you were the
Sometimes
right man
I'm
to
gonna
lead
have
us, and
shit
we
days where I'm
still
just
do.
gonna cope with eating too much. But
Your village
But
may be
no.
lost,
we'll be better again.
but it seems your people
How are you
aren't,
going with 2 legs and best
so long
case?
as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
My God, Quinn.
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
Aww.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
I love that the bearers just have never better clothing than... Like, it's always those rag clothes. Nothing else.
Fresh start. One life ends, and another begins.
Yeah, that's how it's
Why
going
just a
usually.
village? We could build towns. A nation.
Quentin
even.
becomes the new king. I
What's
recognize
to
every
stop
British
us?
accent those characters are speaking. Every
That's a master
there are a lot of
Quentin we
British
know.
accents in this game, I feel like.
I am nobody's master.
Which is really
your
interesting
suffice.
for once, because usually I don't feel like it's such a big thing
are
that you have
family.
so many British accents, but it's really fun. And I think the voice actors do a fantastic job as well. I'm pretty sure I know them. Wait, how is that working? No kidding.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or 2 of your finest red will suffice.
Oh,
Of
yes.
course. Nothing but the best.
Maybe we should really do a Bob's
And I
drinking
have
game
a
with this
feeling
game. Every
that
time
this
there's a
year's
cutscene, every one of
vintage
us
will be the
drinks,
finest yet. If you don't mind
takes a
waiting.
sip of something alcoholic.
I look forward to it.
I would be drunk after every stream if I streamed this game like this. For great justice, dead in 2 minutes, minus 2 minutes. So we wanna kill us? Oh yeah, always. Haven't you? Ooh, displays in Clive's chambers. Haven't you noticed that? That's my only purpose as streamer, to kill you. We all would be. The emblem of the hanged man, the tavern at the heart of Lostwing. The village is a heaven for the downtrodden, built around the fallen ruin. One as apt to reveal its secrets as the hanged man's enigmatic tavern keeper. I feel like I've pronounced everything so shitty. Oh, you just had like a cheeky glass of wine with your evening meal? That sounds very lovely. What did you have for dinner, if I can ask? I do dare, but can I ask? That's the other question. Let's go back to Bogland. I'm gonna finish side quests at the moment, so... No, I feel like... It's like Ramatra is always saying, suffer as I have, right? So, if every one of us drinks this, let's suffering, right?
Clive, your timing is impeccable.
Oh yeah.
It
I
just
like
so
the symbol
happens
of my
that
map
right
said
at
like
this
you
very
wanted to
moment,
talk to
we're
me,
in
so I
need of
just
someone
came
with
here.
your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Shepherd's pie.
Why your
Ooh.
fearlessness
I think I've
and
never
your
had
skill with
shepherd's
the
pie,
blade.
but it always looks really cool, and my boyfriend also always talks about
Well,
it.
as I'm sure you're aware,
Yeah, it looks so
when these dark
fantastic.
skies swept
It
over
sounds
the
lovely.
Republic, so too did a wave of chaos.
A
and
breadstick
confusion.
with wine.
Randalar has
Let's
been
just suffer
particularly
together,
badly
exactly.
affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
But you don't have the money,
why
and
doesn't
now
the
I come
Silver
in
Blade
as
come
sugar
in?
daddy.
Though we may have the funds to buy these
Oh, yeah.
bearers,
we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
I'm not really good with when it comes to wine. I'm also always just looking how the bottle is looking, and either the design. It's literally like, if the design is good, I will buy it, and if the design is shit, I won't buy it. It's so weird. But I like Bigfoot, the white wine. Is it called Bigfoot?
Of course.
It's at least with a foot on it. That's a good one. It's really nice. It's so cute.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all.
Sometimes drinking wine is also so fun. I was on a date with my boyfriend when we were just freshly together, and it was a shooter song, and we shared like one bottle of rosé, and I was so drunk afterwards. It was such a fun but like in a good way of drunk, not completely busted, but like just the right amount of alcohol that it was still enjoyable, everything.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yep, happy drunk, yep. And then he wanted to show me his favorite movie, and after 10 minutes I fell so hard asleep. So until now I have not seen the tiniest thing in this movie. And we're going, is actually because it's the movie about Tenacious D, and we're going next year to a concert of them, so I still have to watch it, which I definitely will, because I don't want to disappoint my boyfriend, but like, the Pick of Destiny, yeah, exactly. Though, if I see it how you write it, Bolly, I believe I always thought it was literally the animal of a pig, and not like a pig, like a music pig. And I feel a little bit stupid now, but hey. But though is I've made a deeper play of the game in the event mode. Nice! I also played a little bit today, and I barely lose in it. Wait, how do I get... Oh fuck, I think I have to return. Don't you bite me, wolfies! Wine is only fun if Isa plays Overwatch while drinking it. Was it so entertaining last time when I was having a glass of wine? If you think about like how far I actually came, that I also start drinking, that I got so old that I actually started on streaming to drink wine. How sophisticated, huh? But to be fair, since I am with Nick, I also consume way more alcohol than I did before that. I completed all event challenges, of course you did. I kind of just like do here and there every day a game, and then...
This must have been a nice place once, and it will be again.
And then I'm fine with it. Actually, I think it's a good place for Giga Flame, I hope. Yeah. Splendid.
It's over.
Do you think they bring more hounds? I don't want to use all my big abilities just if there's another wave coming and then I have to do something. How sophisticated technophobe guy I am. Nah. This fence is a little bit annoying. Ah yeah, see? You toggle, you good? Oh, birds. Oh, flag. Wait, I have it? I don't see all the birds right now where they are. Oh, but perfect, they are all nice. I'm sorry. I had an Amazon delivery today as I bought a charger and Yeah. Rechargeable batteries for my controller. The dude just knocked on my door and walked away with my parcel. What the fuck? I was like, dude, give me a chance to get to the door. I hate this so much when people do this. Like, really. I think the interesting thing is in Denmark, there's a lot. You pay actually more money if you ask people to deliver your things in front of your house, like into your apartment. So what usually happens that you send it to like a place nearby that will accept, and there are tons of places nearby that will accept taking those packages in. And then you have to pick them up all the time. But sometimes I kind of prefer this because then you just kind of go over there and just pick it up, because usually they're so fast, and I'm getting stressed if like they ring twice within 5 seconds. It's just like what do you expect? My reaction time is like 1 second, and I'm on the door and open it and everything. And the worst thing, I actually had to break into my own apartment this year. Luckily, we're on the ground floor.
Thank you.
But the thing is, in the summertime, I had all the windows open, and I'm so idiotic. I didn't pick a key up when someone delivered something, and because like our apartment is a little bit lower than ground level, so you have to go some stairs down, like literally 5 stairs down, so you're in front of our door. And the dude would just stand on the door, lean forward like this, and I was like kind of holding the door open with my feet, leaning also forward, but it was just not enough space. And then I did the step outside the door, and because the windows were open, that main door just shut down, and I took the package, and I was just standing there in the hallway without a key. My boyfriend was also at work, and was just like, and that was during a time. It was like 11 in the morning, so I was also working, and I was just like, what am I doing now? And then I actually could open from the outside. Also very interesting, right? That I could open the window from the outside, and I climbed back into the bedroom. And we fixed the issue while I could open the window from outside. Also, luckily, but it's just like, oh god. Like, they expect you to be an Olympic athlete and answer the door in like, yeah, do we have neighbors? I was also like, no one cares, but like even the neighbors wouldn't have been able to do anything because no one had a key or whatsoever, right? So nice. Now I can break into. Okay, never mind. No, we fixed that. And now I always take my key with me if I accept the package.
The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive.
So get them a key.
Here.
Don't trust. Like, I don't know my neighbors.
Well then.
And the one neighbor that we knew moved to Thailand to start a mushroom farm, so.
Finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bears.
The thing is also we don't have a spare key, because I have basically the spare key.
We are.
Shrooms, yeah.
A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge.
I mean, it's Denmark. What shall happen?
If you need any help.
Most of the Danes are nice, but there are also some weird people. Like, we had literally a shooting last year.
But thank you, all the same.
I once forgot to put my leggings on because I was so worried that we would leave, so I answered the door in my hoodie and underwear. I think... respectable. I think that is the story I actually told also on stream some years ago. I did like workout, and usually when I do home workout, I just wear like a sports bra and not a shirt above it. So I was a little bit sweaty, and then someone was like delivering a package, and I would just open, and you could just see how this person was just staring on my boobs because it was a little bit sweaty and it's a little bit like squeezed. I was just like,
every trader in Dharmekia has.
And then he also wanted to like keep up a conversation. I was just like, give me the package, let me sign it.
They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks
Get
for
out!
some time now. And judging by
Did
her
the hoodie and he
reaction
never
earlier,
leaves again.
I'd say she had half a mind to accept
Depends on
the
who's
latest
standing
offer.
there if you want that or not, right?
I'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since.
When I do this, I would be afraid that the
This was
postman
not
would
the
never
life
come
my
back.
sister wanted, nor the one she deserves.
Oh,
I won't
yeah.
let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man,
Hello.
Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor.
Oh, my surprise packages
by letting
today.
her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises,
What about
she
your
turns it
surprise
down.
packages today?
For my sake.
She loves you.
Aww.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore.
Oh yeah, I get
Though
that when
I'm
you're
sure
the
I'll
youngest,
still
it's a
need
little bit
some help
annoying.
From time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves.
One
That's a
should
job
arrive
for the
tomorrow and the
Crimson
other bunk
Caravans.
Isa never said that it left. Well, it's, yeah. I just hope that also the postcards just arrive sound and safe. Wait, where's the sickle? The sickle is here. So it might be that the thing that I'm hunting is either here. Do I just go from here then? Yeah, probably, right? Can we actually go through here?
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Sorry that I asked. Jeez.
Good girl.
I chose the dot and realized he could see my underwear as my hoodie had slid a little bit upwards and I was running to get the door. I was mortified. I get that. It's very... it sounds also very uncomfortable, honestly. But yeah. I mean, I also get that they just have to deliver in a hurry and everything. But it's just like, Jesus, just
No holding back.
wait a little bit before you ring a second time or anything, right? I feel like I'm getting chased by 2 different enemies left and right. Also like how the indicator is just running. And then you have the doggo. It's just like, yeah, I just outrun this, no worries. Into the rock. Ow! Alright. I believe we have fought something in here before. Like in the second. My god, is the big hoof guy still behind me? Hello? Can you all get a chill behind me and just leave me be? What the heck is wrong with you? Thank you so much. Is it here? No. I'll leave you to it, guys. Thank you, no thank you. But when you're expecting... I think people get exiled because of the bullshit you have to go through to get a redelivery or wait another day. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, or like the classic. Sometimes it's also super cool if you're expecting a package a day, you don't get any notification, no one is ringing, and then you open the door next day because you have to get out or something. And then, oh yeah, we have been in here.
This might take a while.
Okay, the hunt is not in here. And then you open the door and the package is just laying on the floor and you're like... Okay. Anyways, that's my embarrassing delivery guy story. I love it. I hope in some years you can just laugh about it and be like, what a stupid story.